of our female killer whales out here right now, and their names are Taima and Takara. Now basically, to put it all in a short sentence here, killer whales are very social animals. So if there's anything going on in the environment that's more important than us or doing the show, that's what they're going to be doing. Now, to give you all a little secret about our killer whales here, we actually have 9 whales, and their ages range from 1 year of age to our oldest, who is 32 years old. Now, like I said, killer whales are very social animals, and an interesting fact in society is that killer whales have a matriarchal society. So what that means is the females are dominant. So what do you think about that, ladies? And just so you guys know, the reason we're in a show delay is because of the females here. So ladies, I won't be too proud of that. I'm just kidding here. So like I said, we have 2 of our females out here. Now what we're looking for is for an opportunity. You're going to see a couple of trainers come out here in a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to ask the whales just to come over here to the side of the pool. Now basically what we're looking for is let me come right over here, and what you'll see is that door open up over there, and hopefully we'll ask these 2 whales to go ahead and go to the back pool here. Now a lot of people wonder, well, how do you train a 6,000-pound killer whale? Well, basically what we use here with our killer whales, all the way to our smallest dolphins and sea lions, is what we call positive reinforcement. Now basically what that means is anytime the animals do something correct, we draw a lot of attention to it, whether it be through fish, toys, ice, rub downs. Now I'll let you guys know, killer whales actually have very sensitive skin, so they really do enjoy getting rub downs and different things like that. Now you may have seen that earlier in the show, us just kind of rubbing them down. Those are just different ways that we reinforce or reward the killer whales. Now I'm joined by 2 trainers on stage. Now you're going to see here, hopefully in a second, we'll slide to the side of the pool and ask the whales if they'd like to come over and interact with us. And they were like, no thanks guys, we're not ready quite yet. Which is fine. So what we'll do is we'll ask the whales to come over. If they choose not to come right away, it's great. We'll go ahead and step away from the pool and hopefully let them figure out what they'd like to do. Now a little bit about the whales that we have out front here. We have Taima and Takara. Now they look almost identical, but it looks like as they come to the surface there, I'll point each one of them out for you. Now the whale that looks like that's closest to the glass there, her name is Taima. Now Taima was actually born right here in SeaWorld Orlando back in 1989. So she's one of our older females, and on the inside track there, her name is Takara, and Takara is a 16-year-old female. Now, like I said, Taima was born back here in 1989. Now, believe it or not, we've actually given birth to 13 killer whales right here in SeaWorld of Florida. Now, what's special about the killer whale breeding program that we have with SeaWorld is the original baby Shamu was born right here back on September 26, 1985. And her name is Kalina, and Kalina actually is still here, and she's back here in one of these pools on the side here. Now, like I said, we've had 13 whales born right here, and that brought our total to over 23 killer whales throughout all 3 of our SeaWorld parks. So that's something we're very proud of here, and happy to say that we do have the #1 breeding program for killer whales anywhere in the world. Now, a little bit about the babies when they're born. A lot of people wonder, well, how big are they and how long do they nurse and things like that? Well, when the baby whales are born, they're about 7 feet long and weigh between 350 and 400 pounds. Now, ladies, just to give you an idea, put that into perspective for you, that would be like giving birth to Shaquille O'Neal when your daughter or son was born. So the babies are very large when they're born. They're about the size of a full-grown dolphin. Now, throughout the first year and a year and a half of a baby's life, they get their food primarily from the mother's milk. Now, the mother's milk contains about 35% fat. So throughout the first couple of years of baby's life, they're really going to gain a lot of weight and things like that, and eventually they'll grow out in their length. Now, at about a year to a year and a half old, the baby will start learning to eat fish. Basically how that kind of works is you will start to see the mother offer the baby some of the fish. Now, initially the baby will grab the fish, just kind of play around with it, things like that. But eventually she'll start swallowing it and eating it. So that usually happens probably between a year and a half. Now, our youngest baby that we have now, her name is Malia, and she is a year of age. Now, to give you guys an idea, she actually eats very well. Now, all the mothers wean their calves separately. Sometimes it takes a couple of months, and sometimes it takes even a couple of years. So, but Malia actually started eating fish at about 8 months of her life. So right now, she's actually getting about 25 pounds of fish every single day. So that's a little bit about our breeding program here with our killer whales. Now, a lot of people wonder, well, how do you actually become a trainer here at SeaWorld? Now, I'll stop that thought for a second. You just saw Jenny kindly ask the whales to come over to the side of the pool here. Yeah, and not so much. Now, what you're going to see here is you're going to see the door's going to open to the side of the pool here. So basically what we're going to do is we'll open up that door there and hopefully socially work those things out. Now, a little bit about how we train our killer whales here and how do you actually become a trainer. Now, believe it or not, a lot of us have a background in behavioral science or marine science. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like I just got word from the back as we asked the whales to come up a couple times, and believe it or not, we usually only ask the whales once or twice to come over to the side. If they choose not to interact with us, there's really not much that we can do with the animals. So unfortunately what we're going to do is we're going to have to go ahead and cancel the rest of this show for now, but we do have another show tonight at 7:15, so we definitely invite all of you guys to come back. We'll have some trainers come out and answer any questions that you guys may have that I didn't answer while I was on stage here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your patience.